Hey guys, you want to make a gun that shoots enemies, and when the bullet touches them and they take damage? Well, today I'll show you. So all you have to do is to make the gun is, well, first we actually have to make the gun. So let's just make a quick gun model real quick. This is going to be here. So this is gonna be our gun model right here, and that okay. And so now what we're gonna do is put this in tool, and we're gonna call this tool gun. Put the parts in here. We're going to make a handle right down, make it fit around gun handle here. You need to wrap around the gun, and now boom. So now we'll just call this handle. Okay, and then visible. Now we're gonna go into constraints. So we're gonna do this. Do this weld here. So boom, now both of these parts are welded to the key tool. So now all you have to do is go to the properties and don't make it anchored, and now second, I'm gonna need you, well, you don't have to do this, but if you want it to look precise and to look good in the game and to know that the player hold the weapon this way, then get a plugin called Tool Grip in the toolbox. Just get the plugin Tool Grip. Some reason it doesn't seem to be working. Some reason. Oh no, but okay, there we go. So actually, wait, let's fix this. So once you got the plugin, all you have to do is just put it in like starter pack, and then go back to plugins and do this. So now it looks like this. So stuff. You'll see this guy here, and he's holding, like, you know, the gun. This is how it's gonna look in game, right? So you can just customize how you want it to look, right, in game. I'm just gonna make it so the player is holding, and then all we have to do is exit out of it, and everything should be saved. We're done. So now if we play the game, play this order. Yep, there you go. Now we have our gun, and we can move. So. And as you can see, we're holding that sound. So now we are going to add some attributes to this gun. So the attributes we're going to add to it is ammo, damage, and max ammo. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go to type, then press number, then name it ammo, and do the same thing. Go to type, number, and then max ammo. Then do it again, just type the number, and then name this damn. So put as much, so in the ammo place you put how much ammo the player should have at the start of the game. So I'm gonna put like 20, and max ammo basically the same number, and then the damage I'm gonna do like 15 damage. So now let's basically make first. Okay, we also wait. So let's now make where the bullet is going to be spawned, where it's going to appear, and then go out to the distance where it's going to hit. Alright, so we're going to make a part. Okay, move this part probably under the gun, and then this should spawn. I want it to like probably spawn like here or something like that, just so it probably gets like the best accuracy as possible. So we're gonna call this bullet spawn, and just going to make it invisible, and also weld this to the hand. There you go. Alright, so now what we're going to do is also name these parts. Call this probably hand, call this gun, and now what we're gonna do is make a remote function. So there's a function here, put gun fire event. The second thing we're going to do is make a bool called make a bool value called shoot. And then final thing we probably have to add the folder is just gonna, so the first folder we're just gonna sounds, because we're gonna put sounds in there, and then we're just going next folder mag. This is where the bullet will be timed. So now without further ado, let's just make bullet. So don't make the bullet too big. Alright. Also check the front part. The front part should be on the front. So I'm just gonna check with the decal. Okay. So go to front and it says that part is the front. So what I have to do is basically just twist it around, then make it smaller at that. And then now this should be the better. So now this should be the front. We're just gonna call it bullet, and we're yellow. I'll put yellow. And then make it smooth plastic, drag, rust, kind of like plastic, kind of, well, it kind of looks like plastic. Alright, so there we go. Also make the bullet basically not anchor, no, actually, well, yeah. So just make it those two. Can collect, and then delete the key decal that's on the bullet. Now you will see that the bullet is still in the, like, it's still visible. So what we have to do is make just so we can't see. Now what we're gonna do, we're going to place a gun script called as guns, and the first thing we're probably gonna do is add our variables as usual. So the first thing is probably local gun tool equals script this will get the tool, and we will probably use this variable throughout our scripting. So we're just going to add the remote event as well. Gunfire e equal gun to wait for child gunfire event local mag folder equals gun wait for child mag. Then the next variable is bullet. So bullet equals mag folder local bool equals gun to wait shoot, and damage equals, so we're gonna get the attribute now. Gun get attribute damage. Then we're gonna do local bullet fired equals, actually I don't really think we're going to be using that. Yeah, we're probably not gonna be using that, but we'll just leave it there. This is going to basically just save the bullet that we just shot, but we don't really need it, just something that we could use. So if we don't use it, just probably delete it, you know, or you can just leave it there. It's fine if you leave it. It's just gonna be there. So now we're just now what we're gonna do is we're going to add an event. So gunfire dot on server event connect function. This is where we're gonna get most of our stuff. So we're gonna put like plr num. These are the variables we're going to send. What we're gonna send from a local script. So we're just gonna put those there, just so we have them. So then we're gonna put bool value equals true local char. You're gonna get the character, player's character, gun tool parent, and now we're going, we're just gonna equal, actually no, the top equals false. This is, so now we're going to add a local function we're just gonna add a built-in function. So local function create bullet, and we're just going over here bullet, and then send these here, also the char as well, because we will need to play, well, the player's character. Now local bullet clone, so we're gonna clone the bullet. Is bullet clone bullet dot parent equals game dot workspace. This is gonna make it the parent of workspace. So here I'm bullet the position equals gun find first child bullet, so we're gonna get the bullet spawn and then position, so it's going to spawn when we shoot the gun. It's going to spawn the bullet at that location. Bullet clone dot transparency equals 0 bullet clone dot c frame. so this is gonna make it so the bullet is facing or pointing towards the certain direction that your mouse is pointed at. Okay, so equals c.no gun tool find first child bullet spawn dot position, and then just do a comma, and we're just gonna and then after that, so num is going to basically have the position of where the mouse is pointing towards. So now we're going to make the body velocity. We're gonna do body velocity. Did I forget how to spell velocity? Come on, man. I don't know. Velocity. Just spell it out, guys. Just spell it out. No body velocity. So no body velocity. Dot max force equals vector3.no. So vector3.no, we're just gonna put math.huge. Because so basically math.huge just chooses a huge any certain huge number, just basically just goes up. It can even go up to infinity if you want. But in this instance, we just want it to just go in that certain direction, like as far as it can. So basically, this is just gonna just shoot it as far as it can. But we're just going to delete the bullet, and so the bullet's going to have a range. It won't just keep on going. So comma max q. No, body velocity dot velocity equals null. Then now body velocity dot parent equal bullet. Now we're gonna check if the bullet has touched anything in basically if it has touched anything, check that it touched, and we're going to make it do damage to that thing that is so dot parent. I see wait at first ob dot parent find, which is a ob dot parent. So we don't want it to do damage. If you shoot yourself, we don't want it to do damage to yourself. We want it to do damage to other players and not you. So we're just gonna do ob dot parent. Then this little squiggle thing, this just makes it so it makes sure it does not equal char. So now we're gonna put if not debout, then also we're just gonna and ob dot name equal head. So we are going to make it so if it does a headshot, it will do more damage. It's pretty easy. All you have to really do is make it so if it touches something called the head, then it will do more damage. True. Local humanoid equals this basically, and then local max damage equals plus 10. That's going to be the extra damage, and the damage we already have. Attribute set to the gun. So then we're gonna put humanoid, and we'll take damage, and we're just gonna max, and we're just gonna put weight 0.5, put D on. So now we're just going to make it so like if maybe it does not get the head, so we're just gonna normal. So we're gonna put head. Then we are just going to just take this off. Actually, take this off complete. Then just damage. Okay, so now that we got everything done here, what we need to do is now we're gonna make a local script. So we're gonna make a local script, and we're just gonna call this local script. Yeah, we're just gonna make a local script real quick. We're gonna call this local script client. I like calling it client because that like you always see a bunch of games calling players clients because they are a type of client in the game, kind of. I don't know how to really describe it, but you know. So the first thing we're gonna have to do is do player, because that's the most important part. So we're gonna put local player equals game dot player dot local player, then local UIS, because we will be using the user input service to basically so when the player presses R, just to check if when the player presses R, it reload will be doing that service. So now we're gonna put local gun to equal to script dot parent local gunfire e equal gun gun tool wait for child gunfire event. Then we'll go bull equal gun tool wait for child shoot local sound equal gun tool wait for child sounds. So now what we're gonna do, we're actually going to get sounds from the toolbox, right? So what I'm gonna do, you can just basically all you really have to do is sound, and then just put the track you want it to, just put the ID, the sound you want it, or gun sound you want it to be. But I'm just gonna get the sounds from the toolbox. So I'm gonna put gunshot. I actually put gunshot, so I might put this one or this one. Yeah, this one's good. So I'm just gonna insert it into the sounds. Now I'm gonna get a reload sound. Yeah, this one's good. So now that we got our reload sound and our gunshot, we can now put these sounds into the regular. So what we're gonna do is put so we're just gonna put gunshot equal sound wait for child gunshot, and then local reload s also just so we know it's a sound sounds wait for child reload and local. So now we're gonna get the max ammo attribute from our gun. Gun to get attribute max local ammo equals gun to get attribute and local gun UI player dot gun. Oh, actually, yeah, wait, we forgot to do that part. But actually, yeah, let's just do that part right now. So what we're gonna do is we're going to add a GUI here. So just add a screen GUI, call it gun UI, and we're just gonna call we're gonna actually make a text call this I'll call it probably ammo slash max, and then we're just gonna put it here. And it's gonna be 0/0 here, this 1, probably put this that, and then we're pretty much good, babe. And we'll make another text label, and this text label is going to be called reload message. This is going to tell the player to reload their gun. Reload red, get big, that in the middle. And now what we can do, we can just unit size both of these, the size and position, scale, and also get if you don't have this plugin yet, which we talked about this plugin many times, it's called Auto Scale Lite. It's actually a really good plugin because it basically auto scales any of your things, so that means that you don't have to go into the properties and manually change everything to convert everything to the scale prop. You can just basically convert it for you, and so just get it in the toolbox as well. But get the right one. There are fake ones, so beware. It's called Auto Scale Lite. There's also an expensive version, but you don't want that one because it costs money. But if you want it, I guess buy it. But so there's also another tool that we need to use in here called constraint. Constraint tool, so it sizes to the proper size. Now we could go back to the client script, and so now we can do local gun UI equals player.gun UI local debounce equals false task.spawn. Actually, we're not gonna do this just yet. The first thing we probably are going to do is check if the gun has been clicked. So we're gonna put gun that activated connect function, and then we're just going to gun so activated, we're probably gonna gun UI max UI stop gun I did gun UI max it's not working. Oh no, dot ammo there. Okay, then we put dot visible equals but we don't actually need that. That's just to check, to make sure it is true. So if bool dot value, so making sure if we can true at that time equal true, and ammo, so we're gonna check it if it doesn't equal less than 0 or it is equal to 0, not equal or close. Well, actually, if it's less or not equal to 0, then we're gonna do mouse equals player get mouse, so player's mouse. Then we're gonna do local target. This is where we're gonna send to the player target equals mouse dot origin dot position local num equals mouse dot unit ray dot direction times 300. So this is going to just point to the exact direction that the mouse is pointing to. And then gun, fire E, fire shirt, num, and target. So then we're just gonna put ammo -1 minus equal gunshot S. So it's gonna play the gunshot sound, and then we'll just put else if ammo, then wait for child 0.5 ammo max ammo. So it's just gonna reset it back, so it's gonna reset the ammo to equal the max. Reload S, play the reload. So now that we're done with that part, now we're going to do the task.spawn part. So task.spawn. This basically, just think of this as a new type of thread, or basically what it's doing is it's kind of just making a new script inside of a script. Just think of it as that. So all the other stuff around this, it can take out of, right? But any like while true loops or if then statements will not affect the outs. It will most likely not affect the outside. But changes to like variables will it will, so it will basically send out to here and send back to the variable. This is just like a new jump, but it's still connected to the script. So if I do like a while true loop, it won't like cancel out the other. If ammo, so we're gonna check if the ammo does not, well, basically the same thing with this script. News gun UI dot reload message visible equal false. Gun UI dot ammo dot tech equals ammo dot, and then we're just going to do slash dot max. Basically, we just gonna get the color, so text color 3 equals color 3 dot for margin, and we're just gonna make it a black. And then else if ammo, so if it does equal to 0, if it does basically with this one, if it does equal if it does equal to 0 or less, if it's less than 0, we're basically going to just copy this, but make this true and then make this into, and boom. But we're not done just yet. Now we have to check if the gun tool is equipped. Gun dot equip connect function. So it's gonna check if the player has selected the weapon and equipped. Gun y dot ammo visible each. Then we're just gonna copy this and unequip. So now we're done with that part, and now for the final part, we're going to the user input service to check if the player has like pressed the R key on your keyboard. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna get the input, then comma GPE, short for game process, and then we're gonna do if input dot key code equal enum dot key code, and we're just gonna choose R, and ammo. So if ammo does not equal to, so it's gonna check if it does not equal to max, because we don't want people spamming the button. We don't want people, because if people are spamming the button, then it's just gonna make a bunch of sounds, and it can also be used as a cheat. Ammo, then we're just gonna equal ammo to max ammo weapon, and also play the reloads. Okay, so now basically, now let's test it. Okay, let's make both of the visible. Let's test this. Play it. Oh wait, I forgot to put the gun start. And now let's test it. Hold the gun. Whoa, ooh, wait. Oh, an error has happened. Do you want valid to check why that happened? So gun UI. Okay, so let's just put out like wait for child gun one. So just wait that load. This, yep. Now each time actually will something has kink. Yep, kink. Now let's play the game. Okay, so if we do this, yep, thing that I had before, and then this shows, and then unequip it. So then when you do this, oh, an error happened. The error did actually happen. Oh wait, I think we also forgot a part. Yeah, we did. We were essentially supposed to put wait one, and then we would shoot this game. See, actually, yeah, I don't really see. Is it? Let's just check if it's pretty good. Yeah, let's check. It doesn't seem like it's cloning it, which is weird. Let me actually check the code real quick. Okay, everything seems to be fine. How about let's just print out shoot, let's see if it actually, shoot. Let's take the output. Oh, it's actually not. Yeah, it's not shooting at all. Let's probably check why that's happening. So it's not even shooting at all. So, bool equal true. Oh, the bool is not set to true at the start. That's alright. So guys, I forgot to do this for some reason. So just go to the bool value called true, then go to the properties, and then you'll see this thing called value. Click on the box. Now have a check mark on it, basically making it true. So now, let's see if this works. Yep, it works perfectly. So it shoots. And we cannot hit ourselves. Yep, not hit our and so when we run out of ammo, it says reload, and then we can either click to reload, just as like normal, or we can just press R to reload, which is pretty nice. And it's also making the sound, so pretty nice. So yep, guys, that is basically how you make a gun. So GunCraft is about inspiration and learning, and I hope to see you in the video. Bye bye.